To quote the song "In the End" by Linkin Park, time is a valuable thing. Although, especially here at the Abbey, it is also a very strange thing. At exactly 8:15 a.m., except on most, but not all Thursdays, we find ourselves struggling to stay awake through whatever class we might be in. But then at 1:15 a.m. the next morning, we might be riding the phenomenal wave of sleep deprivation, tired enough to no longer exhibit any symptoms of stress, yet awake enough, albeit from the 4 Red Bulls you just had, to be able to finish that English essay. We had what felt like a lifetime, 3 whole weeks to get that essay done. But despite having told ourselves time and time again that we would not find ourselves back in the same situation, with barely a paragraph written just 7 hours before the deadline, here we are at 1:15 a.m., all hopped up on energy drinks. What seems like a very straightforward task, 500 words, double-spaced, thesis-driven, 12-point Times New Roman font, becomes incredibly difficult when you consider all the other things going on in your life here. You have up to 5 other classes, each with its own papers, tests, projects, and homework. You have friends. You hang out with them and relax. You have games, hours and hours away. And then your bus bursts into flames. That's an entire day gone right there. Slowly but surely, 3 weeks becomes 2 weeks, then 1 week, then 2 days, and then it's 1:15 a.m. on due date, and you're riding the false wave of confidence that you can actually write a coherent essay in your current condition. Now, I'm not telling you this because I care about your English essays. Sorry, Ms. Smith. But instead of 3 weeks, think about it as your 4 years here, or the decades you will have in life. Until I was in 7th grade, I had very little understanding of time. I did not have to listen to bells because I could follow the other students from class to class. I did not have to worry about coming home too late because I would always be home by dusk and my parents would not be home till well after. But then came March 8th, 2012. It started as an average Thursday morning for 7th grade Nick Velcea. Wake up, lazily get dressed, and hop in the car to go to school. My friends and I were very excited for the annual parent versus student basketball game. But later that day, when I went down to the locker room to get dressed, I got a phone call. "Your cousin is coming to pick you up," my mother said in an uncharacteristically somber voice. After I pleaded in hopes of staying for the game, she stated, "You said you wanted to be here. He'll be outside." For the previous few months, my dad had struggled in his fight against cancer. And despite my optimism throughout the period, the battle was finally coming to an end. But we were on the losing side. Even though I saw this coming, it came way too soon. I was out of time with my dad, and I was full of regret. All the opportunities I had to spend time with him, and I said no, because I had other things that I thought were more important. And now the chances I missed are gone forever. Just like with our English papers, there were so many things, like that basketball game, or wanting to hang out with friends, that clouded my prioritization. And they did not clear up until it was far too late. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Make something of it. It can be just about anything. Do something memorable. Spend time with someone that matters to you. Or if you're feeling really bold, start working on that English essay. Thank you.